Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tamara and I make vlogs, lifestyle kind of videos, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I recently, I would say, I think yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, hit my first big milestone for me, which was hitting 100 subscribers. So I thought, what a perfect time to kind of explain how I got those 100 followers. If you're someone who's starting out on a YouTube channel, it's so nice to just have tips and hear from people who are still in the same level as you, because it can be discouraging, I feel like, when you're watching videos of someone who's so successful, because you're completely on the other end from them. So I just thought it would be nice to make a video like this. So if you are thinking of starting your own YouTube channel, I definitely think you should go for it. Although I'm new, I've been doing this kind of for the past few years with my girlfriend and I's channel actually, and I've just learned a lot since doing that. And then I finally decided I wanted to make my own channel just to kind of document my own personal growth and to document just my own little life moments that happen. So without further ado, I'm gonna go into some of the things that I think will help you gain your first 100 subscribers and some tips on growing a channel in general. First biggest tip, this sounds obvious, but post. It can be so difficult to actually put out a first video. I know how nerve-wracking it can be, and one thing I'll say is if you aren't comfortable with your family or friends knowing about it, you don't have to tell them. They most likely won't find it, especially if you don't have your name in it. But even if you do, whatever, they'll probably think it's cool. I was so afraid of what people would think about me, which caused me to not start a YouTube channel until now. I'm 23 and I've wanted to do this probably since I was 16. So post. You have to post a video to get anywhere. Your first few videos are not going to be good at all. You're not going to know how to edit in the way you want to. You're not going to know how to make the most perfect thumbnails, and you're going to feel awkward in front of the camera. I still sometimes feel awkward on the camera, especially in public. It's almost part of learning how to do this because it takes practice, just like any other hobby, job, whatever. It takes practice. Okay, so you have a video, you're ready to post. People are going to find your videos one of two ways. They're either going to search for that specific thing that you posted about, or maybe you're promoting it on your Instagram or Facebook or somewhere else where someone's going to see the link to go and click it. But other than that, you're going to be recommended on people's suggested page. You guys know, if you watch YouTube, you always get the little sidebar of suggested videos. And in order for people to click on those videos that are being suggested to them, thumbnails are so important. And I find thumbnails so therapeutic to make. I love making thumbnails. It's just so fun to me, and it's fun to make them aesthetic. If you are into the artsy, creative aestheticness, then you will probably like it too. But the thumbnail is really what makes people click on that video. That's the first thing they see. Yes, of course, the title is very important as well, because that kind of tells them what they're getting to see in that video. But the thumbnail, I think people just having a visual of what they're about to watch helps so much. And even if your video doesn't even correlate with the thumbnail, making it pretty and professional looking is gonna draw them in no matter what. My next tip, and this can be a little iffy just in general, but joining groups. I know there's a lot of Facebook groups. You can search on Instagram new YouTube channel or sub for sub, stuff like that, and those things are a little bit tedious because people will demand a lot of you. I've tried it before, I will say. I haven't done that in probably over a year, so I didn't even really dabble into that too much, because one, it's time consuming because you're going through and you're messaging people and you're saying, you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you, and then people will be like, okay, well, can you watch 2 minutes of my video? Because everyone's also trying to get their watch time up, because in case you don't know, if you want to get monetized by the ads that play in your video, you have to have 4,000 watch hours. It's on top of having, I think, 1,000 subscribers. So that is a lot. So everyone is kind of demanding things from each other, and it's just really time consuming. I don't really recommend it that much, but I do know that joining Instagram group chats and things like that are nice, because you guys are just in a group chat. You're all new starting out. You can send links to your videos and whatever. I actually haven't done that, but that is actually a really good idea, I think, because also you're making friends while doing it, And it's not like, okay, I did this for you, whatever, but you're just kind of popping in every now and then and saying, okay, I posted a video, I just watched your video, it was really good, whatever, and you guys are just all helping each other, and it creates just a really nice community of people who like to do the same thing as you. My next tip is going to be editing. I think editing is very important because when a video is like super choppy and just spaced out, it's hard to watch, I think. Like, if you just have like a whole clip of you talking and you're having like your pauses in it and whatever, of course that's real and authentic, but unfortunately people will just click out of the video right away. With that, I just want to say that with all of these tips, actually, as a new beginner, you don't need a super fancy camera. Most of the time, even though I have a camera, I'm using my phone because the quality is just, it's pretty good anyway, and it's so much easier to vlog in public with my phone than a camera. I just feel like it stands out more, and it's just difficult for me to still do. Same with editing. You don't have to buy some like expensive software just to edit your YouTube videos, especially when you're starting out, because you want to make sure that you are going to be consistent with posting before you go and like invest in all of these things. I personally still use iMovie. It's free. It does what it's supposed to do. Even with me hitting 100 subscribers, I still just want to make sure that this is something that I am going to keep up with before I spend $200 on editing software. So now that we've gone through just filming and posting and having a nice thumbnail, editing to the best of your ability, I think the next most important part is, if you want to gain an audience, gain traction, have your videos gain traction, I think it is important to kind of follow trends. And I think YouTube is kind of hard. Like, it's kind of hard to find what's trending, because you can look at like the trending tab on YouTube and it's all people that are just like already huge on there, and some of the things that like their titles are saying aren't applicable to you. And I found that very difficult. But I've noticed TikTok trends. People are bringing some TikTok trends to YouTube, actually, and that is what leads me to my next thing. I believe that the main reason I got to 100 subscribers was because I did a video that was actually trending on TikTok. You might have heard people talking about cleaning their depression room and like kind of exposing themselves on what their room looked like when they're not in a very good place, and I, at this time, was not in a very good place, and so I filmed me cleaning my depression room because I was like, that's so easy to make into a YouTube video, and it's long enough. It's not something that's super short. It's like a very detailed video, and that is my most viewed video on my channel, and I am still so shocked that that many people watched that. It's actually kind of embarrassing a little bit because I was really exposing myself in that video, but people liked it. People can relate to it. That is also a huge thing. Be relatable. Don't try to, like, you know, be like the YouTubers that you love. And it's so hard. Let me just tell you, I feel like it is so hard to have your own voice when talking to the camera, because you're so used to hearing how other YouTubers that are successful talk and like their tone and whatever. And I do the same thing. Like, I'm probably doing it right now. Like, I'm just, you kind of like go, okay, so, or hey guys, like whatever, you know, like you just get in this like zone of like what you've heard the most, and you start to incorporate it into your own videos. But really, it's good to just be yourself, because that's what will make you stand out aside from your videos. But yeah, I'm actually pulling up another good resource to have is check your YouTube Studio, check your analytics, check all of those things, see how your videos are doing so that you know what you can work on, what people are liking. It is important to find a niche, so if certain videos are getting more traction than others, you want to continue to make videos like those, because that's what people are coming to your channel for, and that's what will make them subscribe. I knew when I started this out, I didn't want to get into makeup. I love doing makeup, but I just knew that I didn't want to be a strict makeup channel. That's just like not something I wanted to do. I wanted to more so document my life. But when you are starting out, nobody cares about you because you're not a big YouTuber, so people aren't going to just like click on your random vlogs. Like, you kind of have to do those trending things to really get people to come to your channel, and then you can kind of incorporate more things about yourself, and if people like what they saw in those trending videos, they'll go and watch your other videos as well. If I look at my analytics for this video, it tells you everything. It tells you, so this video for me, it has 4,543 views as of right now, which for me as a small creator, a new channel, that is a lot of views. I never expected to get something on that. especially because people don't know me. I will say also another tip that this just popped into my mind because I'm thinking about it, but reaction videos. I myself am like a huge music lover. I always have been. I've always been a part of the stan life and whatever. And reaction videos to new music that comes out boost people's channels by so much. Like, the views that come in are so good, but it's hard. You don't want to get too wrapped up into that, because if that's not the content that you want to be posting in the long run, don't do too many of those, because people are going to come to your channel and be expecting just those. So even me, I want to post those because yes, it helps my channel, but also because I love music and I love music artists and reacting to my favorite ones. But I don't do one like every time a song comes out, because I don't want people to think and expect out of me that they're going to be getting reaction videos, because I know that's not the content that I want to post. Yeah, I think that's all that I really have for this video. Those are my top tips. Just posting. You have to post to get anywhere. That's the first step. With posting comes editing, thumbnails, keeping up their analytics, and joining groups, sending your videos to your friends. That way they can watch them and help bring views in. There's obviously so much more to this, and I'm not like an expert. I told you guys I literally just got my first 100 subscribers, so I have like so much to learn still, but I just thought this could be helpful for someone out there that is, you know, starting at zero, because I was just there a few months ago. If this video was helpful to you, please let me know. Comment below if you are thinking of starting your own YouTube channel, or if you already have, and I can check out your videos too. We can build our own little community of like small bloggers or small YouTubers in general, and I think that would be really cool. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you guys are having a great holiday season. Christmas is next week. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.